I was sentenced to death, but my father couldn't stop smiling. I cried bitterly, but he told me not to say anything. It turned out that my father had hired a lawyer for $1 million. This lawyer had never lost a case, but none of us expected what happened next. Just as the trial was about to end, the lawyer simply said he had no objections. Even the reporters backstage thought the lawyer was joking. My father was a well-known local gangster. After my mother passed away, he took a famous actress as his partner, but she often went to various bars, causing my father to face public pressure. I couldn't stand it, so I drove my car into her in the parking lot. I just wanted to vent my anger, but she hit a wall and the steel nails killed her on the spot. All the evidence pointed to me, but my father offered $1 million. The lawyer hesitated for a moment. She said she could help me avoid the death penalty, but I would have to serve 15 years in prison. My father could never agree to that. Faced with my father's pressure, the lawyer reluctantly agreed. The night before the court session, the lawyer received a phone call. He said he had evidence that proved my innocence, but it would cost $5 million. At first, she thought it was a scam, but when the person sent 2 photos, she immediately transferred the money. The lawyer didn't want to waste time on irrelevant witnesses until the key person appeared. He was my father's driver for 20 years. On the night of the incident, he was supposed to take the actress home, but she said she was going to meet a friend in the parking lot and he waited for a long time but never saw her. When he arrived at the parking lot, he found her body. Had he known the killer was me, he wouldn't have called the police. But the lawyer insisted that he was lying. The actress often looked down on him, and his older brother had long taken his wife. He hated my father, so he deliberately killed the actress and framed me as revenge on my father. But the photos only provided speculation, not proof of murder. So the lawyer pressed him, asking if he had pushed the actress's head onto the sharp spikes. The driver admitted to the crime, saying that my hitting her was just the surface. The real motive was to kill her and frame me. But a prosecutor didn't believe him because he knew my father was a bad man. So he investigated my father for 20 years, going to court 7 times. Each time, my father either denied everything or found a scapegoat. So he immediately investigated the driver and discovered that he had an incurable disease. Whether guilty or not didn't matter to him anymore. Moreover, my father had transferred $2 million in cash to the driver, which gave the dying man a strong motive to take the blame for the crime. But strangely, the actress was murdered on the 16th, yet the transaction record was from the 12th. The crime hadn't happened yet. How could my father have arranged for someone to take the blame? Just as everything reached an impasse, the prosecutor received an anonymous email. The mysterious person claimed to have been at the scene and had recorded the entire process. But when he opened the email to check, he was stunned. "Do you think I am the real killer?"